Hi everyone, it's so good to see you back. Also, happy Valentine's Day. It's the month of love. So I decided to sketch a scene from my favorite romantic movie, Pride and Prejudice. I love English period pieces and this is literally my favorite movie ever. I wish that I could paint it. I'm currently trying to not look at my desk over there because it has a failed attempt of the current piece I'm trying to paint. I seem to have forgotten how to paint with oils and it's kind of disgraceful for me. But yeah, for now I'm going to work with what I know for sure. I've been dying to make art and not created for like a month, I guess. It's been quite hectic. But yeah, I also got this new sketchbook. Okay, I cannot get enough of sketchbooks. I keep on buying them. I think I've bought more art supplies than I've bought clothes at this point. I sketched this in 20 minutes in the tube. I have this new thing when I'm traveling. I don't want to use my phone and also there's no network, so I just also set certain rules for myself. Like if I don't have time to make one sketch at a cafe, I won't have the coffee. So I'm saving money and I'm also making art. I'm weird like that. I sketched this one in a red pen directly. I was sitting at a cafe and I don't know who this is, but she was just sitting across me and there were no more seats left. So I just like sat across her. I immediately picked this book because first of all, it lays flat. I can literally stretch it like this. The binding won't be destroyed, which is great because it's really ideal for artists. It has a very nice grain, so it's better for sketching. So I'm going to be playing my movie side by side and I'm going to sketch. So yeah, let's get started. This video is going to feel a bit like a call out, mostly to myself, but also maybe to you. Because I've noticed this thing I do, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. So sometimes I'll be like, Universe, please make my reel go viral, please let people see my art, please let this video do well. And then sometimes it actually happens. Like, I have this oil painting reel that blew up. Not like insane, but like 180k views, lots of saves, shares, new followers. People actually cared and everything. And then I disappeared for 2 months. I wasn't posting, I wasn't making art, I was doing nothing. And for a long time, I kind of justified it in my own head. I was like, oh yeah, oil painting takes time, I don't have the mental space for it right now, or I don't know where life is going. And yes, well, some of it was true, but also not the full truth. I didn't stop creating because I failed, I stopped because it worked. You know, I mean, yes, it's weird, but I think this is where a lot of us start cock blocking ourselves. See, before anyone's watching, creating feels like it's all trial and error. It's like a comfort zone kind of a thing where no one's watching. It feels really nice and pleasant, and there's no pressure of performing and everything. But the more people start paying attention, there's expectations. Now it's become an identity. Now you're not someone who just sometimes paints. Now you're an artist in public. And that's all I wanted all my life. I wanted to be known as an artist, and now that it was finally happening, that's when my nervous system registered that I was being perceived. And instead of consciously dealing with that shift, I froze. I used to think that it was art block because of the way I was frozen inside, but honestly, it wasn't. It wasn't a lack of ideas, it wasn't a lack of, well, I don't want to say talent, but it wasn't a lack of skills. It wasn't a lack of, well, it was a lack of discipline, yes, but it was more like avoidance. Avoidance of commitment, avoidance of consistency, becoming visible in a way that cannot be taken back. Because once you start, once you keep going, you cannot pretend it was a fluke. You have to actually deal with your reels not going as viral, because before I used to tell myself that, oh, it's because I'm not posting regularly. Oh, I'm not going viral because I am literally posting twice a month. I'm not putting in enough thought into my reels. I'm not following trends and this and that. And when I actually went viral, I was like, shit, I have to actually start posting more frequently because this actually worked. And now I have to really commit. The thing is, staying stuck felt safer than moving forward imperfectly. I'd created that comfort zone in my mind where even if I stopped, like no one was going to judge me. Even if I stopped, I wasn't going to lose followers. Like, if I don't try, I have nothing to lose, right? I'm actually thinking that I'm in control. So I was dressing it up. I told myself I'll start when I feel inspired, I'll start when I have time, I'll start when I know what my style is, I'll start when life is more stable. And now I was just waiting for conditions that will never fully exist. That was the biggest cock block. It wasn't the universe, it wasn't algorithms, it wasn't the time, it was me. We like to think the future just happens to us, but honestly, we are shaping it in microscopic ways every single day. Every time you don't create, you're not doing nothing. You're actively reinforcing a version of yourself who hesitates. And every time you do create, even badly, inconsistently, you're forcing a version of yourself who actually shows up. That's it. That's the whole game. Not motivation, not talent. It's literally a pattern. If you feel stuck right now, I don't think you need discipline. I don't think you need a breakthrough. I think you need a little bit honesty. Of course, don't get me wrong, I'm not asking you to force yourself to post constantly. I actually want you to ask yourself, what I'm afraid will happen if I actually keep going? Not hypothetically, specifically. Is it being seen? Is it being boxed into an identity? Is it realizing you can't unsee your own potential once you touch it? Because that fear makes sense. But letting it run the show, that's how you end up ghosting your life. So, this video is me calling myself out, and if it hit you too, maybe it's time to stop cock blocking yourself from creating. I hope this video helped you, and I hope that you have a beautiful and inspiring day ahead. Thank you so much for watching.